I'm Rachel.
And I'm Lydia. Wait, I feel like I sounded weird.
And I'm Lydia.
ASMR. Coke.
And to all of our fans out there.
Mom, Dad.
So, should we get into the meat and potatoes of it all? Wait, Lydia, are we actually weird?
Hello. Hey guys, welcome to our podcast this week. I feel like I look like Carol Underpants.
We were literally wearing underpants. I'm just kidding.
They're not
I actually
underpants.
love the boxer trend, to be honest. It's cute.
And they're picnic pants, not boxers.
They're the boxer short trend, not picnic pants trend.
Oh.
They're called boxer pants.
I'm wearing my Utes hat because school starts.
Oops.
Oots, oots. School starts tomorrow for me. It started today. Classes started today, but I don't have a class on Monday.
It's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you. Did anything happen to you this week?
I broke out these pants.
Nice.
The
Pregnancy pants.
Yeah, well, they're actually just normal pants that I thrifted while I was pregnant last time.
Mm-hmm.
And they were, like, perfect for, like, postpartum and stuff. Because it was, like, kind of hard because you don't want to buy all these new clothes. But, like, people are always like, buy clothes that fit your body. But I'm like, in postpartum, you're, like, changing sizes so much. And I don't have that kind of money to buy,
Yeah.
like, new clothes for every single size. Like, I feel like that's privilege to buy new clothes for your body. But, I mean, low-key kind of. Because I'm like, I cannot afford. So anyway, these are my postpartum / early maternity jeans. And I actually love them. I was actually kind of sad when they were too big.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're a little too big to do the baggy too. Because I did the baggy and they're just falling off. So, yeah.
Darn. I'm sorry about
But I
that.
love them right now. I'm excited to have something that's kind of makes me look put together. Because I've really just been wearing the same two flowy pants. And I think I'm going to get out
That I gave
the
you.
maternity clothes soon because I'm feeling that I want them.
Bless
I definitely need them because, well, last time I didn't get them last time I also didn't pop till a lot later too.
Yeah.
What they say is true. That you pop sooner with the second kid.
Or with a boy.
What do you think
We don't
it's a
know
boy?
the gender yet, but
I'm finding out tomorrow. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
and I will be the first person that knows.
Well, me and Dan will actually be.
Besides Rachel.
And Rory, I'll tell Rory.
You don't want a surprise?
I don't know what we're gonna do. I think it'd be fun to do like a little party, but like I don't think anyone would come. Like it's a Tuesday night
Yeah, you're
or a
right.
Tuesday afternoon. So I think I'll just call our family, and plus our family doesn't live like close enough to just come.
You're right.
But that would be fun if they did. I asked Mom what I should do, and she's like, just call me on the phone. I was like, you're lame. I like to throw parties,
Yeah.
but we don't live close enough for it to make sense.
Or you don't tell them and I'll throw them a party when I
Imagine we make them. Wait, yeah. When are we going down there next? That'd be so
go. I'm
neat.
going on Sunday. For me, I moved in with my aunt and uncle, which is kind of sad because like my friends have been texting me like, "Oh, you're living on campus, right? We should hang out," because that was the plan originally, but it's not the plan anymore.
It is not.
And so that's kind of sad. And like a lot of my friends are living on campus this year, so it'll be kind of
But you're only
Sad.
like 20 minutes away, right?
like 15.
15, not bad.
But like it's just still sad because like when we were living on campus together, then we would hang out until like midnight or like
Yeah.
1 or 2 and then go home. And like we all lived on the same floor and everything, so it was
Yeah,
really
that's
nice.
sad.
But
But do you have a curfew at Dots?
I don't think so.
That's nice.
But they were like, you should go home. You should go to sleep. Stay there. But they haven't given me a key yet, so.
Probably because they know it's healthy for you. Also, if you hear screaming, Rory's just going out for a nap and her father's helping her, but sometimes she cries a little when she goes down, so that's fine. Me too. Just kidding.
No, I love going down
Yeah,
for a
actually,
nap.
just go.
I went down for a nap just yesterday. All the lights were on. I wasn't planning on taking a nap. I was still in like my church dress. All the lights were on. I literally don't even
In your
remember
room?
falling asleep. Yeah. And then I woke up. I went to sleep at like 4. I woke up at like 6:10. And I was like, where am I? Like,
No wonder your sleep schedule's so messed up. You can't nap that late.
I know, but I was not meaning to go to sleep.
I don't let myself nap well, I actually can't really nap unless Rory's asleep, really. Or if I have her in her room, because her room is the only kind of safe place.
Mom told me that she used to take a nap on the ground and I would just roam around when I was a kid.
I don't know how we survived. I'm just kidding. But just toddlers get into everything.
Yeah.
Rory loves to get on the table and run around and get off the table.
And
so
fall
when I fell
off.
asleep, she would just run around and she dances on it and I try to get her not
She's
to.
so cute.
We're working.
Mom's motto in life is you live and you learn, I think. So for us, if we were about to fall off a high counter, she'd be like, well, if you fall off, you learn that it's not safe.
I think it's true in some cases, but also in other cases, it's you have to keep your kids safe also.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have them learn to not fall off a cliff by falling off a cliff, because then they're dead, you know?
Yeah. And I would agree with you.
Yeah. I feel like I was going to say something else. No, I forgot.
It's also hard to live and learn when you're 8 months old and you fall off.
Also, you have to do the zone of proximal development.
And Rachel knows about all that because she's educational development.
Well, that's actually more just an education thing.
Okay.
But just that you can't have something that's too hard, but it also can't be too easy. I don't even know if that's the same thing as applied here, but just basically that.
Okay, I'm not sure I'm picking up what you're putting down, but
I feel like I did a really simple explanation.
I've
been reading a book this week, speaking of education, because part of my book club, which is it's kind of a funny book club because I would say it's not really up my alley. It's all church books and education books, and I'm more I like the romance books and I don't know. I like the Michael Bay, so fantasy.
I love Michael Bay.
Is that fantasy?
I would maybe, I guess.
I don't know. But
I don't think so.
Anyway, the one we're reading is The Knowledge Gap, and it's low-key such a bore, but I've been listening to it as an audiobook. I don't think I'd get through it if I didn't. But it's interesting information, but it's boring, you know?
Yeah, I don't think I can read informative books for fun.
I have to think it's reminds me of school, because that's literally what I went to school to do.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be kind of fun. The only reason I'm really reading it is because I thought it would be fun to discuss it since I have background in it, you know? And I'm guessing whoever chose this book also has background in it. I don't know. But it kind of just feels like they're saying the same thing over and over again, but basically they're just talking about different ways that people teach and how the pros and cons to them, I guess.
Yeah.
And they haven't really said what the best way is. I don't know. But I feel lucky that I went to USU because their teacher program was really good. Because they were saying in the book that a lot of teachers aren't very well trained.
Yeah.
But it's one of the top education programs in the United States.
Dang.
Yeah, and I can tell because the professors were so good. It was probably boring, but Lydia's bored.
Just a little bit.
Sorry, I'm passionate, Lydia.
No, I'm
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 see if
all
I
in.
have the notes from this week.
I had something fun happen about 2 days ago. Basically, I started my internship for the athletics department, and it was so much fun. It's right up my alley. I'm not getting paid, but I think I can get school credit hours.
That's good.
But yeah, it was so much fun. All the people are super cool that are doing the internship. They gave us free shoes, free shirts, collared shirts to make us look official. I got my media pass.
Oh, that's cute.
I know, that I wear to all the games. Except for football games, you have to get a different pass for that because they're too high up, I guess. But yeah, it's super fun. I'm excited. And the whole day I was just talking to strangers and
You love to do that.
I love doing that. That's my favorite thing to do. And so, I'm so extroverted, so it's the perfect job for me. I'm I want to do it when I graduate. I actually do.
Well, I hope so, because that's what you're going to school for.
Yeah. But that exact job, what they're doing, you know.
Yeah.
But actually, I did hear one of the girls that graduated with that internship got a marketing job for the Utah Jazz.
That'd be cool.
So I was like, maybe I'll do that or
Jazz
try to
games
do
are
that.
fun.
Yeah,
The one
jazz
we
games
went
are
to
fun.
was so fun. Somebody got us a ticket and it was really fun. I felt so cool that weekend. Did we talk about it on the pod or was that before
I
the pod?
think we did talk about it on the pod. I think I remember the episode because you're like, we got in for free.
I know, it was, I feel like such a big flex. That was like literally when we just started. And also we got in for free for the parking and that's what I was freaking out about even more.
Yeah.
Which
Which
felt so cool.
I don't
Go listen to that episode.
It's kind of funny because, like, I'm pretty sure that dude was just, like, being nice. You're just like, it's because I'm so hot.
I was like, that's never happened to me. Because we're so hot.
But not that Rachel is not hot. She is. It's
That's
just,
what you're saying.
No.
Just kidding. But he's like, you're not hot enough for that to be
No. That's not what I'm saying. But I just think it was just out of the kindness of their heart. Because I feel like if I was in charge of parking and they were charging $40 to park, when normally it's free, I would also maybe do the same thing.
Well, not free, but just like $2 an hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Not too much money.
Mhm.
Ugh, there's something that's just tickling my brain that I was going to say before.
Tickling your brain.
It's not about my pants, because that was the second thing. And the first thing was something else.
There's something I've been saying recently. I saw it on, I think, Instagram Reels, but I've been obsessed with saying it now. It's called a Band-Aid for your brain. And it's those things that'll just, like, itch your brain, right? It's like a Band-Aid for your brain. Like, when you find, or like, for me, a Band-Aid for my brain is buying True Fruit and listening to music.
So like something that's satisfying or makes you happy?
Yeah, something that's just is, like, soothing you. Or, like, when you find the perfect name you want, like a perfect baby name. That's a Band-Aid for your brain.
I need that. I have actually zero.
Yeah.
But me and-
Mine is Miller.
Me and Dylan have like one we agree on, but I don't know if I love it yet. I don't know.
I don't love it. If
Yeah,
it's
which is rude to say.
Yeah.
I'm a little offended, but
I like it as a name. Like, I wouldn't make fun of anyone with that name. It's just that it's, like, so common and basic, and it's not a
It's
Band-Aid for
fine.
my brain.
but I also feel like it's not like too common in this generation because like I don't know if I was saying it on the podcast or somewhere else, but like I think I was listening to a podcast that talked about it, but basically if you have crazy names right now, that's what's common. So if you do like a common like plain name, it's really weird right now.
Relaya.
Like Rachel right now. Who's gonna name a kid Rachel right now? Or like Jim. Nobody's, you know what I mean? Like if it's a very common name when we were kids, nobody's gonna have it because everyone has like strange names, which I will not name.
Merlia.
Which I actually like a lot of the strange names, but like some of them I'm like,
What are the strange names?
no, I don't want to bring it up because I was.
What are the strange names you like? So it's
Oh well, I'm trying to think now. Well, I don't know if they're that strange, but the one I really love right now, if you listen to What We Said podcast, which probably since nobody's listening, nobody does. But basically, one of the co-hosts on there just named her baby girl Benny, and I think it's so cute because we have a cousin boy that's named as Benny, but not a girl. I think
That's
it's
cute.
so cute, and like at first I was like, huh, but now the more I think about it, I'm like, okay, I would literally use that name, but
I like
Dylan's not sold on it, so
I like Tommy for a girl too,
yeah,
and for a boy.
I love Tommy, but Dylan doesn't like it, so.
And
That's,
if you
like,
guys didn't
my
hear,
top
my
one.
top boy name is Miller.
Yeah, we're just name dropping here. But yeah, maybe I'll do baby names I like, but will not be using after I have the name pick. I love seeing those. But Tommy's literally like my favorite for a girl or a boy, but Dylan doesn't like it because he knew somebody named Tommy like that. I don't know, was weird or something. I'm like, come on.
I hate when that happens.
It's a family name for us because our grandpa is Thomas, and it's I like some family names if they're. I like a family name and make it like cuter, you know.
Mhm.
Not that Thomas.
Like
is
Karen.
cute, but
Ren.
yeah, Lydia came up with that. I thought that was smart.
And I did too.
That is genius. It is actually. But yeah, so names we're struggling, but tomorrow we'll find out the gender, so that'll help.
Yeah. Well, at
The
least
names
like
of it all.
50 it or
Yeah,
half the.
which I actually surprisingly have a lot more boy names right now than girl
This
names.
is my theory. I think it'll be a boy, but I want it to be a girl.
I want it to be a girl so bad. Everybody gets so up in arms. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with wanting it to be a specific gender. Like, I will look at people's videos and they're like, I was watching this video, it's like, nobody talks about when you're, like, upset about the gender of your baby, and all the comments were like, well, I just want, like, a safe, healthy baby, which I'm like, yeah, I totally understand that, but obviously
You're going to love your baby either way.
Yeah, I'm like, obviously, I just want a safe, healthy baby, but I didn't think I needed to come out. But I think you can still have preference.
Yeah. And Rachel wanted a boy with Rory.
Yeah.
And now she loves Rory.
Yes.
Like, she's all girl.
No, now I'm like, I only want girls after her. She's so fun. So it's like, maybe a boy would change my perspective.
Yeah, but it's okay to not.
But, I mean, I get it because, like, I'm grateful I can be pregnant and I have a healthy baby and stuff. But I also think my feelings are valid, too, and being frustrated about having
And I would agree.
gender, but maybe that's, like, cancelable. I don't know. Cancel me, because that's how I feel. I think you're allowed to be frustrated about a gender. But, I mean, I won't be frustrated, but I just would like a girl.
Yeah. I agree.
Just because we have 3 sisters and it was so fun.
Okay,
That's
I'm
enough
putting on my
rambling.
hat back on because it's back to school.
Meat and
Go
potatoes.
Utes.
Meat
Go
and
Utes.
potatoes. Meat. So basically, this week's episode is back to school.
Back to school are tips and tricks as someone who's been a freshman before.
Yes, and it's mostly
And
for
has gone
college.
to high school.
So
We'll throw in some high school
mine
tips
is
here.
pretty much all for college and like moving out.
Mine is too.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Basically,
Rachel has moved me in and out like 5 times.
literally Lydia
from
knows
various
more than
locations.
anyone I know. So
Yeah, I moved a lot. But
yeah.
anyway,
Should we
get into meat?
I guess it also is a little late, but for you college folks out there, if you're young and you're not in college yet, then just hold these tips in the back of your brain.
Real quick, I want to I made a hair appointment, and this is the text they sent me back. We can do Wednesday at 12:30. I have you booked for this Wednesday at 12:30. I just feel like that was funny that they said it twice, but okay,
Well, I think they were just trying to confirm.
twice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you want me to start since I
Yeah.
have a lot more? Sure. Okay. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. This is probably my biggest tip. Is because I have it in caps. Don't buy textbooks until you know you need them. Required reading doesn't actually mean required.
yeah, I would agree with that.
And
Most of mine I just found for free online anyway, some sketchy website.
which allegedly you did that.
Allegedly.
But I'm not even saying that. I'm saying I've had classes where I bought a book for it before, probably when I was a freshman because I didn't know. And then we did not even touch that book. So I think you should wait until you go to the first day of class and they say, we will be reading out of this book. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I've had probably, honestly, 60 or 75%. Like 75% of classes you don't actually use the reading.
Yeah, and it's kind of frustrating.
And usually they give you time also. They don't expect you to have it. Like usually I've had, in every class, they have the first 4 chapters on a PDF. So you can read it till you get the book.
And at the U, then, a lot of times they have the book online, especially for the science majors, for all the STEM majors, you'll probably have to buy textbooks because I did when I was.
Mm-hmm.
But I took a communications class and they had it all for free. If you're in communications or business or any of those things, most of the time you can find your textbook online. So
And I don't know why they say required if they don't even use it.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's stupid. Maybe it's just required to have a reading for your class.
Maybe, I don't know. But just, I'd wait till they talk about the syllabus day, the first day.
I agree. Are you done with that one? Okay, I'm kind of umbrella-ing this one so you can also add. But I'm just want to open this up to what to bring into the dorms. Because for
I
me,
have some things that go under that umbrella.
okay, for me it was kind of hard to decide. And one thing I did not bring that I should have was a door wedge. Because at the U, the dorms just automatically close. They don't stay open. And the first day of, the first few days before class, then we wanted our door to be open because everyone was just like saying hi to everyone, you know?
Can you just use something random?
It didn't work. Our
Like a
doors were
shirt?
so heavy. We put a fridge there and it closed. It was crazy.
That's funny.
But,
That's random. A door wedge.
yeah.
And I
So
did not
door
have
wedge.
that same experience. So
Okay.
it probably depends on your door.
So if you go to the U, if you have I didn't even tour the dorms at all, so.
Because my doors just, I think they had a built-in wedge.
Oh,
Where
that's
they
nice.
Where they weren't as heavy.
yeah.
Also, we lived on the 4th floor, so nobody ever came because there was just 4 doors, and one of them was the RA's door.
That's funny.
And nobody ever came. Like, the first 2 floors were popping.
Did you guys just go down to the first 2 floors?
Yeah. Or we just hung out with, like, our neighbors, but we'd, like, kind of be like, guys, we're outside now.
Also, one thing I'll say is if you have to have a card to get into your dorms, then buy one of those things that go on the back of your phone case
I got one.
that Rachel has,
Oops.
because I can't tell you how annoying my roommates were to keep like letting me in because I would always forget my card. But then that problem stopped when I got a case on the back of my phone.
What did I use? Because I had a key card, too.
You could have had a lanyard.
Maybe I feel like I remember going like, blue. No, yeah, I probably didn't.
Oh, that's embarrassing. To be like,
No, that was actually when I worked. I forgot.
yeah, I have one of those
I
for my
remember
job,
those for
and
work.
some people, no hate to them, but some people like keep it on them at all times with their U card, and it just makes me cringe. I'm
I
like,
don't think it's hate. I think that is hateful of you to say because I think it's a good idea. Better than you having to have your roommates like.
I know, but it just makes me cringe when it's just like always right here. It feels like they're bragging that they work at the hospital.
Yeah, I had to keep mine on when I worked because I worked at the daycare and like you couldn't get it in the doors if you were outside with the kids.
Well, I mean, for your job, it's okay, but they just
Yeah.
wear it around school and class.
Yeah, I would take it off, but.
Yeah. To me, it's weird, but that's just.
So I'm gonna piggyback off Lydia's and other things you should bring, and that would bring a mattress topper pad because I don't want to know what's been on those beds and they're uncomfortable.
And I don't want to know.
I do not want to know. That's what I said. I said I don't want to know. Is that what I said? I said I don't want to know what's happened on those beds, and you said, and I don't want to know.
And you said, I don't know what's happened on this bed. No, I don't think you did. I think you said I don't want to know what's happened. Okay, I feel dumb. But
That's the new quote.
but actually, I think that also depends on where you are because my mattress was like a weird shape, so it could not fit a mattress topper. It was too skinny. It was like not a real mattress.
Usually they say on there, well, I have a hack for that. But usually they say on there, like, mine said it was a twin XL. So in that case, get a twin XL. My hack for yours is just go on Marketplace, get a random foam pad and cut it to the right size.
Ooh, good hack.
Thank you. I'm hoping to do that I want to make like a little book nook in Maury's room, and I want to like just get some like random foam and then like sew cute covers for it and put it in the corner.
This is good because you went to USU, and that's more of like a not smaller college, but like it's different than the U.
It's also
Hey, we're wearing our colors.
red. This is actually gray, but my pants are blue here. But also USU's USU is more of like everybody lives there, whereas U of U,
Then the freshmen live there.
most people commute in. Though also a lot of people do. It's like it's more of a commuting school.
It is more of a community school, but also there's lots of dorms.
Well, yeah, obviously there's still gonna be people
I think
from
just
like
more-
out of state,
yeah.
and like, people from farther away. But like a lot of times, people's family lives there, so they just go.
Yeah,
Well, at
I
least all of
agree.
our cousins did that, pretty much.
Yeah.
Most of
I
them.
think a lot of the people that live in Utah do that.
Yeah,
But I will say it's so fun
At
to live
Utah
on
State-
campus.
then most people live on campus or just around campus.
Mhm.
Like it's definitely less of a commuter. There's like never met like anyone who commuted. Maybe like one person.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else under that umbrella? Because I have more under that umbrella. if
I
you don't.
do.
Okay, continue.
Have more under that umbrella. Bring an air filter. I know that sounds like so like
Bougie.
bourgeoisie. Maybe it's different for you, Rach. But our dorm got so especially when I was just with those two other. There was 3 of us in one room. It felt so musty and dusty.
Did you not have like windows?
We did, but it was like one window covered by the bunk bed.
Mm.
And then, so it got so musty and also dusty. And like, I swear I had the most acne I ever had in my life.
Well, those are not clean either. Your second one was like mold ridden.
I know.
It was disgusting.
So yeah, still air filter in all the dorms.
So learn how to deep clean. Because
Yeah.
you gotta deep clean bad on these.
Mm-hmm.
I guess along with air filter is fan, because in my freshman dorm we didn't have AC like in our rooms.
Oh.
We had AC in like the main room, but it didn't like go to our rooms at all.
Oh.
And so it was like super hot because in August in Utah it's like still 100 degrees. So that was deathly. So we would just put the fan in the window and have it like blow cool air on us from the outside in the nighttime.
I guess it's also
brutal.
something that's different with me and Rachel's. Rachel had like an apartment style house.
Yeah, it was really nice.
And I had like just the bed, and then you had to go and like.
Yeah. Mine was
go
like the
out.
only one you didn't have to have a meal plan, which
That's.
I'll dive into the food as well because I have some tips for that. But
I had to have a meal plan, so I do not know how to cook.
yeah, so Lydia's was like a true dorm, which mine, I mean, I think it was still called a dorm, but it was just like there were 3 bedrooms and each had 2.
Which is really nice,
And
but there
then
wasn't.
a kitchen, living room area.
We weren't allowed to have that unless you're in the honors college. Then you can
Sucks.
do that, and I was not in honors.
It was so nice, honestly. I'm so glad I got it. It was stressful to get it because I feel like everyone kind of wants that. I didn't want a meal plan.
I didn't want a meal plan either. It was so expensive. But I'm glad I got one because you make a lot of friends at the dining hall. And it's also a good place to like work, like do your homework. So,
That's true.
I don't know.
There's a fly on me again. What is going on?
That's just one woman's opinion.
Man's trash is
I also
man's
put
treasure.
a water filter. A water filter because also the water, we only had the water from the sink in our bathroom because we did have a bathroom. We didn't have to. The bathroom was like communal among 5 girls, but it wasn't communal among the floor, which was really nice. But there was just the water from that sink.
Yes, ours was similar because we had 6 girls.
Oh yeah.
The water from the bathroom sink.
Yeah,
That's
so
so-
that's why we used a water filter so that we could, I don't know, not be so.
I told you that fly.
The fly, it's the same fly as last time, I bet.
No, I've been killing them.
Oh.
I get so many. I don't even know how the fly got in here. We opened the door for like 0.2 seconds to get in and out of it.
Oh.
I don't understand. And also the ants have been rampant, and it's driving me nuts.
Rampant amount of time.
Yeah, Don left a bowl that he, you know, like when you're rotting after you put the children to bed or whatever, or just if you're rotting,
After you put the children to bed.
or you're just rotting, we're just like eating a snack or whatever, and Don left his bowl on the floor instead of putting it in the sink,
Dang.
covered in ants. The next morning, I was like,
Wait, you put on a bowl on the ground?
yeah.
Why?
Which is not smart, but also like, come on, ants, be forgiving. We can't forget one night, you know.
No.
And the rest of the house was like spotless. Like we vacuumed, we did everything, and I don't know. They got spidey senses. How do they even know? Can they smell?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, my next one is another thing to bring. We're just still doing stuff to bring. It's a shoe shelf that can like go under your bed. And this is also dorm specific because I had like I didn't have a bunk bed, I had the one that was like lifted.
Yeah.
So in that case, bring lots of things that you can put under there, like
Yeah.
storage spaces. So I had a shoe rack under there, which I think was a good use of space.
And I had a bunk bed, and by that I mean like a lofted bed.
Yours was like actually,
But, like,
bunk bed
actually,
height, and
bunk
mine
bed
was like lower.
But there's no one under me. But I still would recommend a shoe shelf because I had some closet space that I
Yeah.
put my shoe shelf in.
Some people do like the behind the door ones, so that one could be good too if that's good.
Yeah,
for
and
you.
my roommate also had the behind the door one that she let me use
That's
for the
nice.
first few months until I moved. But
So they had a little tussle.
yeah, me and my roommates didn't get along after a few months.
Have you told that you
The
did they kick
story?
you out or did you leave?
I left. You cannot kick someone out.
You're like, I hate you, bye.
You can't kick someone out. They have to choose to leave.
So yeah, stuff like to organize under the bed, I guess. Shoe shelf. My roommate had like bins to put food in, just like those big tubs to put snack food in. Cause we
Didn't you say your roommate only ate cosmic brownies though?
oh my gosh, no, I was like, she ate a lot of popcorn and cosmic brownies.
Oh, popcorn as well. At least she got the
Yes.
vegetable in there.
I love her so much. I was like worried about her. I was like, girl, you need some protein. I guess.
Yeah, how
Just
did she
popcorn?
survive? Because
I know she did make food too, but she just like it for lunch and stuff.
I like literally when I only eat crap foods, then I just feel disgusting. Like I need actual
Popcorn
food.
always makes me feel sick because I eat the whole bag. But I think
And
that's
I
a
do as
personal problem.
I feel like that's like an us problem. I feel like we grew up like eating as much as we could because like if you don't like fight for your food, you don't. Because we all are like so rampant with food,
There's also other reasons too.
like swimming.
Because swimming, you have to eat a lot of food. And second, my mom's love language is feeding people, and she tries so hard to get us to eat food. Like she still does it. She's like, "Oh, are you guys hungry? Do you want this? Do you need this? Do you need this?" You know.
Yeah,
She does it to everyone.
She does it to anyone who walks in our door.
Yeah,
So
she's like, which is so nice. Like,
If
do you
you're
want dinner?
hungry-
Do you want this?
if you're hungry, go to Marlo's house.
Yes, but sometimes it's like, no, please stop. I'm full.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have anything else under that umbrella of what to bring?
Let me just check. No, but I have what not to bring.
Okay, I have a few more on what to bring before what not to bring.
Okay, keep going.
Well, I guess this goes into food, so we can do a whole different category for food if we want.
We should.
But it is under bringing.
Okay.
Okay, we can move on then. If
Okay.
we're gonna do a whole
What
food
not to
category.
bring, and then we'll do food later. You can start.
Oh, what not to bring? Okay, I have not many clothes.
And mine is the complete opposite. Because I didn't have a car. So I really couldn't get to many places that I wanted to go. So I didn't buy anything. So anything that I had with me was what I used. Because like I couldn't get to the store. I like ordered stuff online instead of going to the store. Because I guess you can order clothes online.
Well, but you don't have to. I'm not saying buy like no clothes. I'm just saying don't bring your entire wardrobe if you have a ton of clothes because you won't have space for it.
Oh yeah. I guess.
Like obviously still bring enough for you to wear
Uh-huh.
because you don't have money also to just be
Yeah.
going and buying all this stuff.
Mine is don't bring a car. And I guess this varies on what school you go to. But the University of Utah parking pass is like, I think $500 a semester. And so it's like super expensive. That's like $100 a month or more. And Rachel's was like super cheap.
I think
So
it was like $100 a semester maybe.
whoa. Yeah, that is super cheap.
I can't remember.
Yeah, so I would say like
Depends on the
if
class.
you don't, I guess if you go to a busy school like the U, or I would say like, I feel like most college campuses have expensive parking. But yeah, don't bring a car. It saves so much gas money plus like $500 a semester.
Whereas I think you should because if you have a job mostly. If you don't, you're fine without it.
And my
I'd
job
say.
was on campus.
Because
My first job, I could just take the train, and then my second job, I could just walk.
Yeah, so if you don't have a car, do that. Whereas for me, I didn't have a car the first month or two because my family was just letting me use their car when they moved out of the country. So I didn't have it until they moved to Saudi Arabia. And so for the first like few months, it was fine. I would just like go with my roommate when they went to get groceries. But then the one time when I was trying to apply for jobs, I like had a job interview, and it was like maybe 3 miles away, And me and my roommate decided to go like run it the night before to go try to find out where it was, and we like got so lost and ended up running like 6 miles, and we were like, it was like pitch black outside, and we like still were home, and we never even found it. So, but there definitely is a free public transportation in Logan.
Yeah.
There's free bus, but I was too scared to try it.
Which that's also a thing that you should do, especially in the city. Okay, I guess this is just for the you, but like
City girl.
public transportation is so nice. And like I really enjoy my car, but it also made, like you said, it made me feel so like nice to like take public transportation like city girl. Also, it was free for students. It's free for students.
Yeah, and in Logan, it's free for everyone. The
Yeah.
buses.
Okay.
So,
Okay, well.
but anyway. Wait, I was thinking. Oh, yes. So, anyway, if you have a job and it's far away, it's nice to have a car. Unless you can figure out how to use the bus, which I did eventually figure it out. And I also got a car from my family, which was really nice.
Yeah, like now I definitely couldn't survive without a car because I don't live on campus. But
Yeah.
I think they're also pushing for people to use public transportation they're taking out 2 parking lots at the U.
Really?
They're upping the parking
I
price.
see they're adding like giant parking
Oh,
garages. Yeah, they're trying to make more because there's never enough. There's not even enough for like faculty, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, there's never enough at the U, but that they like it like that because they want people to take.
Well,
public
Mom went to the U and she took the bus in.
Good,
And they live farther away. It's probably like an hour bus ride.
good for her. Yeah, I know a lot of people that take the tracks in from like Draper.
Yeah, so if you don't have a car, just learn to use public transport. So that's
Yeah.
a possibility right
And
now.
like for like big cities, it's also nice because you're not polluting the air.
Yes, save the earth is what
Yeah.
I always say.
So yeah.
And
Well,
along
I
with
always
leaving
do
stuff
say
home, just leave as much as you can at home that you don't need because you just don't have very much space.
Yeah, I have
don't
like
bring
bins
your,
and bins of.
don't bring your memory box. Don't bring your past journal so you can reminisce on that when you get home.
Don't bring your snowboard and skis until snowboarding season.
Yeah.
I know, like my roommates did that, and we had like 2 massive snowboards and like snow boots. I was like, it is literally August. Why is this here?
Because it's not like you're never going to go home.
Get it when you go home, or just have your family
unless
bring it.
you live like really far away. But your family can probably ship it too.
Yeah.
But I don't think that you need all that extra stuff. Yeah, Lydia had so much stuff she wasn't using.
Yeah, I did. And then I sent it all home. Yeah.
What's our next topic? Should we get into the food?
Should we get into the meat and potato?
Literally of it all?
Yeah, sure.
So bring easy food, obviously.
And this is if you don't have a meal plan.
Yes, dependent upon your skill. But I would what I did, I wasn't like super good at cooking, but like I knew
The basic.
the basics, which Lydia I don't think knew the basics.
So we both prospectively went to the restroom. That's part of it. Why?
Hello, we are back.
Hello, and we are live.
And I bet nobody knew we were gone. We just sat here for like 5 minutes giggling. I guess that is a life update, is last night. We thought we were having the funniest conversation ever. I think we're gonna make like a little TikTok to it. Are we going to?
Yeah. We were just being so silly and funny. Me
But
and Rachel.
It's definitely a very niche humor because Don didn't think it was that funny. He's like peak comedy, which is sarcastic for your enough. Just kidding. But
it's like funny for like 5th grade sense of humor.
yeah. So if you're in 5th grade, maybe you'll like it. But basically, we were trying to plan something. I was like, "Hey girls, let's do a fall night." Okay, girls.
Okay,
Yes,
and I
let's do-
skipped through that, so that's what we were
Yes. So I said, let's do a fall movie night and get into the spirit because that's my other update. Is like fall cannot come soon enough for me. It's been taking everything in my body.
And that is
To
my
not
update. I don't want summer to end.
It's taken every single fiber in my bone to not already decorate, and it's the middle of August. So anyway, where was I going? Yes. So I was like, girls, like the 1st of September, we have to have a fall night where we like watch Gilmore Girls or watch a movie, decorate for fall in my house, make something pumpkin-y or something or other, you know, get
Pumpkin
spirit, light a
cookies,
candle,
pumpkin pancakes.
light a candle, and just get cozy, right? Maybe jammies and all.
pumpkin pie.
You get matching Halloween jammies.
Oh, Lucy makes the best pumpkin hot chocolate.
Really? So we could do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Anyway, so I was saying that, and then everyone was like messing around just sending filters. And so I sent like a picture of me in a filter, but I was like pretending like I wasn't. It was like one of those just like distorts your face, so it wasn't like an obvious one. And I was like, girls, this is serious. We need to plan a date, stop messing around. With like an angry face, but like it was obviously like a joke because I literally had like a cone head.
I feel like it's less funny when you explain
Okay,
it.
well just go watch the TikTok.
Go watch the
We're gonna
TikTok.
make it. And then we were just going back and forth, and then I was like, hashtag this is, no, it's like, I don't have a filter, and hashtag this is me or something. Okay, that was like so dumb, but on the screenshot it's funny, and then we started like going off on random other things, and it was like, we were like all dying.
We should not have explained it.
Well, that's the backstory.
It makes
for
us sound
watch
like
the video.
dweebs. We are not dweebs.
I don't.
I've
think it's
never seen one
hilarious.
tipple of anime.
And if you have, there's no hate.
Rachel has.
And
then
watch
not
it. Weird show, yeah. I don't
So-
think it's a bad thing. Okay, so wait, we're digging into the food. That's what was happening.
Yeah.
So my hack is make sure you have. This is just a hack for everyone, but if you don't know, protein, carb, veggie, fruit, right? Frozen vegetables, because they're the cheapest. They're like $1 for like an entire bag, and that can last you a week or longer. Frozen veggies, and they're just as nutritious.
Yeah.
I bought chicken, and I just had chicken and veggies and rice.
Yeah.
So my carb was rice, because rice is dirt cheap. My veggie was frozen dirt cheap. Chicken is a little more expensive. One of our friends does tofu because it's the cheapest, but that's disgusting to me.
Yeah.
So if you could splurge and buy chicken, super easy. Literally just cook the chicken up, fry it, boil it.
If you buy a big pack, it's like $20, but it lasts you like
Yeah, that's
two
what
or
I
three
would do.
weeks.
Is that I would buy giant packs. It'd be like a little expensive at the beginning, and then I freeze them all separately in different breasticles, and then I would just get one out. Honestly, I would just cook it frozen because I usually didn't plan ahead. But you probably should plan ahead, and you can make tacos with it, chicken tacos. You can make just add taco seasoning. You can just I would do a soy sauce, and it was kind of like an Asian chicken soy sauce and like brown sugar, just like simple stuff like that.
marry me chicken.
Which is not that one's not as cheap though because it has the
Oh.
has like heavy cream and it has the dried.
But you can
potatoes.
season chicken any way you want.
Yeah, exactly. You could just add seasoned salt and have it over rice. But just that's a formula to a good thing for a cheap meal. Protein, carb, veg, and if you have extra money, bananas. They're the cheapest fruit.
And for the dining hall, I ate a burger every day. I would recommend not doing that because after a while, I started getting pains in my side, and it went away after I stopped eating dining hall food.
People
so.
think that eating healthy is more expensive, but I don't
It's
think
not.
it is. It's like just literally take my formula, and that's what I did.
In the summer, I also had to cook by myself on my lonesome, and I did like similar things to Rachel. The only difference is I did also get some cheap meals. Like I bought a bag of frozen wontons, but it lasted me the whole summer.
But frozen food is more expensive, so that
It was
that
on
with a grain of
sale.
salt.
It was on sale, and it lasted
But
me
yeah,
the whole summer.
You also have to gauge your cooking abilities. But I'm telling you this: if you don't think you can cook chicken, you can. YouTube.
I did it,
Ask a friend. Lydia did it.
and I only burned it once.
My roommate would also do fried rice, which is really easy. She just cooked rice, added frozen, literally like a peas mix with whatever that mix is, like a mixed medley, and then she would add like deli meat
And I
And soy
recently
sauce.
learned that
and eggs.
You
It's
can-
easy.
you can also make a baked potato from putting it in the microwave.
Just make sure to stab holes.
Otherwise, it will explode.
Yes, I believe, or that's what we've been
Cold.
grown up to
Whatever.
believe.
Yeah.
I also think bring snacks.
Yeah, bring those snacks.
I feel like I was constantly hungry, and like during finals and stuff, you need a good snack if you can. I mean, if you can't make a meal, it's good for your little brain. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I think during the summer, I didn't ever want to buy snacks because I was like, don't like spending money on things
That's
that are
why I
bad
said
for me anyway.
bring them because maybe your family has a leftover thing in their pantry.
Bring them, like, but
So-
some people can't go home and get snacks.
Yeah, I mean just like when they move in.
Okay. I guess, but after like a few months, you might have to buy some snacks.
Yeah.
But some good snack ideas are like pretzels. They're super cheap.
And if you want to add some protein, peanut butter, cheese.
Peanut butter. Yeah, I always did peanut butter and chocolate mixed together because chocolate chips are not that expensive. When it's
They
just
are
one person.
expensive.
They are expensive. They're $2 per pack. But for me, that pack lasted me
which
for
ones
2
are you
months.
getting? That's like super cheap. I think they've gone up.
Maybe
They're
it's
pricey now.
because the last time I bought them was like 2 months ago. But
Yeah, they're pricey now.
I gave you the rest of mine.
That's nice. But I would just suggest adding protein to anything, so you're like at least getting food.
And something that Rachel did that I thought was so smart was dates and peanut butter.
Oh, that was like everywhere, but that's my favorite. But dates are expensive.
Oh,
But
really?
you can do kind of the same thing with banana. That's the cheapest. Just
Yeah.
do banana,
Banana-
peanut butter, chocolate.
With honey and peanut butter together, it's really good. That's like all I have right now. It's just peanut
That's a
butter
good
and
high
honey.
protein carbo snack.
Yeah, and it's like super good. I actually learned it at that swim,
Really?
whatever
Oh,
it's
yeah.
called, workshop.
Workshop. That is a good one because it gives you like lots of
And
energy.
then
and
Olympic
stuff.
nutritionist. Yeah, it was super nice.
Yes, I was a nutrition major for 1 year, so
And I was not.
before I changed.
I was a biology major.
But I
for
just
1
think
year.
it's crazy how little people know about nutrition. That's why if you know anything about it, then you would think what I'm saying is dumb. But if you like don't know anything, just remember protein, carb,
And I didn't know
veggie.
anything.
and if you don't know what a protein is, just Google it. What are sources of protein? What are cheap sources of protein? What are cheap? You know what I mean? What's a cheap carb?
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, you can eat or Google everything.
Yeah. Don't eat just cosmic brownies and popcorn.
Hey, I love my roommate.
I know, but that's so bad for your body.
Shout out, I love you.
Yeah. But yeah.
But she survived, and she's better for it.
And I survived because
I want to go on out on a rant, but I don't know if I should go on to the rant
or what?
about like just basically how everyone's trying to make money from like weird like nutrition supplements, or just like it bugs me so much that
So you are going.
okay, I'll keep it short, but basically like the shakes or whatever that like replace a meal,
Mm-hmm.
I think those are dumb.
I agree. I think you should just eat what food. And I also think diets are kind of like
It also depends, like if you have talked to a doctor, you know, and they have you on certain thing, and obviously do what the doctor says. We are not doctors, but I think for like the general person without like any health complications, I don't think those work because I don't think you can do it forever. And yeah, and I think your goal should be to live a happy, healthy, fun life, you know what I mean? And it shouldn't be to hate yourself because all you eat is shakes.
yeah. I think also one thing to remember is don't like as long as you're eating healthy, then like you're going to feel healthy.
Well,
So
I
it's
also
just-
just like don't trust anything. Like something will be marketed as healthy here, and it
Don't trust it.
has a bunch of weird stuff in it.
Because they can put anything they want.
And then they charge like $1 million more because it has like cute, healthy graphics or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all a scam. I don't know if like healthy stuff is even healthy, and healthy is also, like I said, subjective.
Okay.
Sorry
about that.
rant.
Yes.
Well, anyway,
Do you have anything else to add?
I do. This one was good for me. Walk through your classes before school starts. Because I was completely like, what is everything? I was stressed out like about finding my classes on time because mine like were only 10 minutes apart. So I had to like go boom, 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 like sprint across campus. Yeah, so me and my roommates like the Sunday before school started, we just went, walked through all of our classes, and it was fun. We probably got 1 million steps in.
Yeah, I saw the kids. It was like pouring rain. I saw the kids walking around campus. I was like,
I don't care if you look like a ding dong. It makes you feel so much more confident for the first day.
yeah.
And I also don't think you look like a ding dong just vibing out.
Also, everyone walks to class. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just funny that it was like pouring rain and they were out
That's
there
funny.
walking their classes. Also, I just realized I called them chitlins when we're probably the same age.
And yeah, and I guess before that, I should have added this before that, but this is what I did, because Lydia, I swear, never knows what any of her classes are. Write your schedule out on a notebook that you can, like, look, or, like, a little piece of paper that when you're walking around your classes, at least for the first week, be like, okay, I need to go here, it's in this room, it's in this building, and it's at this time, and it's this class. And that was very
And
helpful for me.
normally, your whatever school you go to has an app that will show you where your classes are. Like for the U, then it was kind of like a really sketchy Google Maps that they had. Like, go 500 feet this way, then turn right.
Yeah, you can usually just use Google Maps. Yeah.
For me, it was like weird, like classroom.
They
stuff,
also,
so-
I just looked on a map. They had like a map.
Okay.
And you just find your building, you know?
So do
I
that.
did it hard.
I feel like the U campus is ginormous though, so
Yeah.
it's hard.
That's true.
Like U's campus is like 3 miles. Like it takes 3 miles to like or more to walk all the way across. I feel like. I guess it's not
Ours
that
is
big.
probably like a mile. I don't know.
Yeah.
Takes like 20 minutes to walk from one end to another, or 30.
Yeah. It takes a person like 3 hours. But I
So
feel
you-
like Harvard people are gonna be like, that's light work.
Well, we know that other schools are ginormous, but for us Utahns.
Yeah, then it's pretty big for us.
Anything else?
I was just gonna say prioritize. I think like a lot of people go a little crazy, especially when they're freshmen. Like they're out of the house, they don't have a curfew, they can party every night. They live with their friends. Like, yes, that is true, and a lot of people go crazy, but you also have to like think about school, like the reason you're there. Because I know for me,
You
like
matured.
I know Rachel knows. Like my first year of school, I did not prioritize school over anything.
But I think there's a balance too.
Yeah,
Because
but
I think
like
you should
still
do
have
stuff.
fun.
Yeah.
Still, but also do your homework and go to class.
Because I have on mine, like, go to everything and, like, make friends, get out.
I did put like join clubs and stuff too.
Yeah, I didn't join any clubs, but I just, like, went to everything.
I didn't join any clubs too, but you make a lot of friends.
Yeah,
when you join
you
clubs.
gotta make closer friendships. Because I was mostly really close with, like, the people I worked with, the people I lived with.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, so I guess getting a job helps. Or
Yeah.
just, people that you are around a lot. I was gonna join the swim club, but I didn't want to pay. I was too cheap.
Yeah, me
to pay.
too.
It was probably, like, really cheap. But
Mine was like $100, I think.
Yeah, I think mine was like that too. But yeah, just finding a balance because I don't think you want to be like cooped up in your room all day when there's fun things going on.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta take one for the team and do your homework. Sometimes you gotta take one for the team and procrastinate and have fun, you know?
Do you
Maybe
do you have sororities and frats at USU?
Yeah, but I don't think it's as big of a thing.
Yeah, I do remember that.
It's more like a friendship one.
Yeah. For you, it's like a ginormous thing. I don't go. I'm not in a sorority. It's too expensive for mom. But also, like, if you want to join a sorority, then go for it. Like, it's a great way to make friends.
Do you have money?
If you have the money for it, and if you have the time, then go do it. Like, I would do it if I had the money and the time.
I don't think I would.
You wouldn't? I would.
I don't know. I don't know if I would buy. I think that I was just thinking, it looks like the TV is crooked. So maybe, I forgot to tell Dylan that, like, one of the things popped out. We were, like, trying to set up the thing because the
TV.
the camera is on the TV. And something popped out, so that's not
I
cool.
don't know what it is. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of dumb, but basically, I was just gonna say if you need a job, find one before, because you'll be stressed out with classes and everything. Just start job searching before if you need to.
And I was also going to add internship, like, look for internships too before as well. Like, I wish I had this internship I had last year because already, like, you make friends from internships.
And
Like, you get experience.
Yeah, don't
from
be afraid to, like, look into jobs that have to do with what you're doing. Because I think I was like, oh, I just have to get a generic, like, fast food job or whatever.
No.
Because I can't get a job that's, like, in what I want. But then I was like, wait, I actually can. And I did. And it was good. And do you have any more before I say my last one?
No. But I
My last one's kind of dumb, but just don't walk alone at night.
And that's a big thing.
If possible.
Too. I know at my school someone got murdered, like, a few years back. Just on campus. Like,
No,
in the
it's
dorms.
scary,
So it's
especially if you live in, like, scarier areas.
And if your friends, or you, I guess, are, like, a little tipsy or drunk, do not let them walk alone. No matter what they say, like, don't let someone, especially if they're drunk, walk home alone.
Don't let anybody walk home alone.
Yeah, but
and
also,
that's,
like,
and that's us living in Utah, and Utah's really safe. I feel.
yes.
And so if you live somewhere not as safe,
And it's still not
like
that
do whatever you can to not do. If you have like a night class, like find someone that can meet you, or like
Yeah. And
I
if
don't
you,
know.
I know some of my friends gave me a ride home.
call people on the phone. If
And-
I ever I tried really hard not to, but if I ever had to, I'd just call someone on the phone.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm walking.
And I did that too with Rachel.
Yeah.
And it actually does make a difference.
You
Like,
saved Lydia one time.
yeah.
Lydia
Someone like
literally-
literally tried to kidnap me, and I was on the phone with like my whole family.
Yeah, they literally tried to get her to come with her, and she's like, I'm on the phone with my dad, and she like showed them.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
and like it was FaceTime too, so that
Yeah.
was double good. But yeah, just like everything.
It's-
Yeah, it's pretty.
just be more careful than you.
Then you think you need to.
Yeah.
Be. And like
have
trust
fun.
your
Oh my
gut.
gosh.
And have fun. Yeah, I know that when I first moved there, then like everyone was like my grandma, my aunts and uncles, Rachel was like, "Oh, you're gonna get kidnapped. Like, be cautious, because Salt Lake is more dangerous than anywhere I've ever lived." They're like,
I wouldn't say that.
besides Saudi Arabia, I guess. But
But you weren't like alone in Saudi
yeah,
Arabia.
exactly. And so I was like, everyone was like, and then my grandma was like saying like, "Oh, this person got murdered on campus, like right next to where you live," and so I was like kind of afraid, but don't like just be cautious. Don't like
Yeah.
don't let it like control you.
Don't let fear blind you.
Exactly.
No, that's not what I meant. I just mean don't let fear make you not live.
Yes, but still be cautious.
cautious.
Okay, I feel like we should
Another balance.
Okay.
We love you all. Thank you for listening / watching.
Sorry for all the rampants we went on.
Sayonara.
Say no to drugs.
Look, they're up there, Leah.
Say no to drugs.
Sayonara.
Bye. Do we even have any college kids watching?
I don't know. Is any college kids watching?
Comment down below.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
we're losing it.